Okay, good morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a good start. Let's spend the first couple minutes of my day getting right for doing a little hot tub here in the waterfalls. Love my waterfalls. All right. Morning. Okay. All right, so how's everybody doing today? I think, how'd y'all make it to the Super Bowl weekend? Y'all have a good time doing that? Anybody out there in the internet world want to talk about what happened over the weekend? Went out to lost wages? Or what do you think? Y'all have a good time or no? All right, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? So, just getting the day going. Wanted to get in the hot tub for a little bit just to get the body right, get all refreshed, and go out there and conquer the day. So, how y'all spending y'all's day today? Anybody having some business, or what are y'all doing here out in the world? I hope that you're out there trying to go and get something going. I know I have several deals I'm working on. I don't know, I'm trying to rent some properties. I got a lot of vacancy. What up? What up, road trip? What up? So, that's one big deal about the real estate. You're gonna have vacancies sometimes. And whenever you have vacancies, you gotta fill them. How do you fill them? You gotta advertise. There's brokers. There's lots of different ways to advertise your real estate. So it's just really like anything. If you do some advertising, you should be able to promote any business. I've learned. I've run many, many businesses. I've run a hospital. I've run MRI centers. I've run chiropractic clinics. I've owned and operated lots of different things. And there is a common theme among all of them. It's the structure, and the hospital was really the one that showed me the light. Whenever I was on the board of directors at the hospital, it showed me all of these different positions that I didn't know existed, about like the COO, the CNO, so the CMO, all of these titles that I had no idea what they did or what, how they fit into this whole structure thing. So that was really educational for me over whenever I was doing some hospital work. And then I went to all these different boards. I sat on lots of different boards. I was the chairman for many boards. And you know what I found out about being the chairman for a board? Dude, they're just looking for leadership. That's all a chairman really is. They need somebody to lead and give some direction and run meetings and things like that. So There's chairmen, there's chief executive officers, there's chief operating officers, there's chief financial officers, all of these positions. And I got to meet them all. And I got to be in those back rooms, and I got to do $100 million deals. And I saw what it took and the kinds of personalities sat at those tables. The surgeons cracking open chests, the administrators, the financial guys. I saw all of them. I sat in so many surgeries. I said brain surgeries, And then you look at the personality behind that brain surgery, and then you look at the administrator that's running the whole operation. You're like, man, this is wild. How does this guy work for that guy? And he takes direction from this guy. And that was really pretty impressive how you would have these really smart doctors that could cut you open and repair your heart, having it to take direction from like a board of directors that doesn't really know what they're doing, that were just hired off the street, that were, social workers or teachers and things like that. And you got them telling the surgeon that he can't afford his equipment to put into your heart because of cost cutbacks and things like that. That was pretty nuts whenever I was seeing things like that. Another thing that I thought was really interesting, I was at a hospital and the state came during COVID and they were like, hey, if you don't adhere to the mask mandate, then we're going to cut your funding. The state came and said that. The state said that we're not going to pay you Medicare anymore, which is the major payer of a hospital, right, if you don't have a mask mandate. And I thought, wow, that sucks, because now it is kind of like socialized medicine, right? It is like, so the state's telling the hospitals how to practice. What's that about? If you don't do what we say, then we're going to take all your money away, and you're going to have to close your doors to the hospital. That's pretty hardcore. Pretty hardcore, man. So I saw that. I was on the board during COVID, which was you had to go and do these mass vaccinations. We did a huge. It was wild. All these people were out in the rain and in the cold, giving shots, going through this through like this thing, this like a line, but all the cars piled into the stadium, the football stadium, and they just, as they went through, they're shot. Wow, man, wow, wild times back then. I don't think we all talk about it. We don't want to talk about it, right? We all want to forget all that distancing, closing of all the businesses. Even that was the reset, man. There's a lot that went on that we're not talking about. There's still repercussions. My business still hasn't recovered 100% the way we were doing before COVID. So I mean, I don't know about y'all. So what do y'all got going on? Y'all want to talk about something? I got hospital work, some real estate, some rehab. You'll need some therapies and things like that. I mean, we got some MRI imaging centers. We got a whole bunch of chiropractic clinic. I have real estate, the rentals. So the rent. I think we dump all of our efforts into our rentals, right? So anything that we do, we'll put it back into real estate, and we'll go back and work with the banks and stuff to refinance and renovate, rent, repeat. But then we get stuck with no renters. Right now I have like a bunch of vacancies, and so we're looking to try to fill some vacancies. You got to do some advertising, just like anything else. You got to advertise. Who do you advertise to? How do you do it? You advertise, bro. You just put up a sign, or you put up a website, or you do a Google or Quixie or what's it called, LoopNet or something like that. So do all of those things if you buy a piece of property, go over there and see the vision. Now you got to make other people see your vision, and then boom. I've messed up a couple of times. I don't know if I messed up. I just haven't found the right tenant. I'm looking for the right tenant. The right tenant to complement my businesses. The right tenant. I'm not necessarily just a landlord. It's an ecosystem that I'm trying to create with my work. So deal with all the personal injury things is what we deal with. Neck whiplash, low back pain, sciatica, neck pain, all of those things are treatments. You got things that go down into your arm, radiating pain, you got arthritis, herniated discs. There's lots of different treatment options for all of that stuff. I don't know if anybody out there has back pain, you should really engage in this talk, because I could give you some advice on how to manage your scenario without the BS, man, without having to go get maybe a shot or without a surgery or something like that. There's treatment options for you that are natural. And, you just got to move the body, really. Lay off the booze. Man, geez, it takes you about 10 days after drinking to feel normal again. Well, now it does for me. So if you're going to drink, well, at my age at least, I'm 47. Man, you're sacrificing several days after that. So careful of the booze. It dehydrates all of your body. Your little spirit doesn't have a liver, kidneys. Your body does. So don't forget that. I think they limit a lot of the audience because if I talk about certain subjects. So anybody out there, let's talk about music then. Watch, if I start talking about Beyonce, or if I start talking about, let's see if my count goes up whenever I start talking about Bad Bunny, Super Bowl, Cosmopolitan, Las Vegas. Let's see some key words that they're looking for. At Bad Bunny, at the Super Bowl, at what else did we do this weekend? What'd y'all think about the halftime show? Did y'all do Turning Point USA, or did y'all do the Bad Bunny? Did y'all see the Seahawks, or did y'all see the Patriots? Which one did y'all root for? Where'd you watch the Super Bowl party? Anybody watch the Super Bowl party? Where'd y'all see the Super Bowl party? Another. Any likes today? Anybody going? How's those Monday or Tuesday looking? Went to Las Vegas. Do that ladder. Oh, can't wait till summer. Oh, I can't wait till summer. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I love living over here in Houston just because it's, you can really enjoy the pool like almost all year round. So that's fun, right? All right, well, have a good day. Just wanted to get in here for a little bit. Bye.